Welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright, well, after some input from y'all, like for example, somebody mentioned in the comments that chiseled stone brick would look good in this, and you know something? They were right. So I switched out those stair blocks for the chiseled stone brick, and it looks great. And not only that, but I continued it around the corner and right up here to the portal. And not only do I have the ones on either side of the portal here, I've got them on either side over this way, and then 3 of them across the width of the portal in the back. I think that looks good. This whole thing actually really seriously surprises me as to how good it looks. It looks like somebody like Tango or False or somebody did it. This is just amazing. Awesome. Simple, but it looks good. I'm totally surprised. In the meantime, I need to head over to the shopping district, and you know something? I said this before, and I'll say it again. Something is not right. I don't know what it is, but it's not quite 100%. No clue. Haven't got the first idea. But there you go. Anyway, on to the shopping district. Alright, I got to admit, it's been a while since I've been through here. And more than a few people have told me about, what is this? Okay. I still think somebody needs to mow the lawn, but okay. Anyway, yeah, more than a few people have told me about how I really needed to stop by here. And yeah, I had, because that was almost out of stock. That one is out of stock. So I'll need to get some more chicken over here. Alright, that's gone. That hasn't really moved at all. And of course those 2 are empty. That's going to be a while because, you know, getting those refilled is going to be a while because, frankly, it's a real time-consuming operation to collect enough of that to put in there. I don't even remember what was in there aside from obsidian. Well, the Mossy's not selling. Maybe I should get some more feathers over here. What do you think? Anyway, have I ever mentioned how much I despise Minecraft doors and how they troll me? Yeah. Well, this place has certainly gotten busy. There is a lot going on in this here shopping mall place. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. I need to get some chicken, and I'll tell you what, I have an idea. Yes, I need to restock the chicken, and if I find a point where I have enough time to spend enough time AFK at the cow farm, then I should bring in a bunch of steak as well. And maybe the steak needs to have a little bit of a price increase too. What do you think? I mean, it does take a lot more work and time to get it going because of the number of cows I have in the system. I figure it was only reasonable to place it far enough away from the mesa that it wouldn't be loaded unless I was there. So, yeah. But the input is, what do you think would be good products to put in here to sell? And I'll let you in on a little secret. My favorite products are things like the chicken. Very, low effort required at all. Call me lazy. I'll admit I'm lazy. So low effort, minimal maintenance kind of products. And if it's something unique, that's cool. But I'm kind of at a loss, aside from restocking diorite. I don't really feel like spending the time to mine up boatloads of obsidian, which would probably sell fairly well. I don't know. I'll have to consider it. He must be AFK. Anyway, I don't know what it is that's missing, but something is. Anywho, I guess I need to check on some things to figure out what I need to be doing next. Okay, well, I need to mention, before I get any further, that today is proving to be an extremely hot day, and as such, I can't turn my air conditioner off to improve sound. So, as always, I will do the best I can with Audacity to clean up the sound, and hopefully it won't be terrible. Meanwhile, there's this project, this library thing with the enchanting area in there. I remember the last time I had much to do with this, I was talking about how it needed to be expanded because it was too tiny of a library. And so, I think what I need to do is just mine out a good-sized space, probably 4 blocks tall at least. Well, 5 if you count the floor. And proceed to figure out what I'm going to do for expanding this. I do want it bigger, more open. Maybe some kind of a reading lounge. That might be the ticket right there, a reading lounge added into the library. Because if you've ever been to a big city library, even some small town libraries, a reading lounge, a place with some comfortable chairs where you can sit back and just read. It's quiet, it's comfortable, and yeah. I know in years past, I have spent many a day, in the summer months especially, when it was just too hot to even exist outside, in a library, reading, because with all that heat I didn't have air conditioning, or anything quite so civilized as that. And it was, I think, literally a lifesaver. So, yeah. I'm just not quite sure how to make it look good, or reasonable, or even mildly interesting. But I had the same thought about the tunnel, and it turned out looking better than I expected, so we're going to give this a whirl and see if it's possible to come up with something that doesn't totally suck. The only part that absolutely will totally suck is that, in spite of anyone's best efforts with stairs and fence posts and pressure plates and so on, real furniture is not a thing in Minecraft. Never has been. Don't think it ever will be outside of mods. And that would be kind of a thing that a room like this would actually need to have. So how far am I going from the wall that way? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, so 3, 4, That'll make a decent sized place. Figuring that the walls are going to have to be some variety of wood, I believe. Probably not the oak. Maybe some dark oak, maybe some spruce. Something a little darker, but not dark, you know? All right, how far is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't side torch me. All right. Feels a little cramped yet. Let's take the back, this long wall, back 2 more blocks. And that'll give a decent space, allowing for the fact that I will be putting walls in 1 block thick. And that'll be a nice little dimensional conundrum too. So have even dimension, well, even number this side of the wall, that side of the, well, that side of the doorway, and this side of the doorway, and then on this side it'll end up being odd. Although I think if you include the doorway itself, the 3 blocks of the door, that wall becomes odd, and this one becomes even, I think. I don't know. I don't actually know, and I'm not actually going to count it out and figure it 6 ways from Sunday to know for sure. And yes, I'm rambling like a crazy person, because I really don't know what to be saying right now, because all I have to do is break this couple of layers of blocks and then try to figure out how to make it look like a reading lounge. Let's take some of this back up. Okay. So, reading lounge is going to involve some seating. Oh, I don't have much of anything here, do I? There might be a bookshelf or 6 in there. I don't suppose I stuck anything in these chests. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Carpeting, as opposed to the hardwood floor out here. In here we need carpeting. Probably, I'm thinking maybe a light brown carpet of some kind if we can manage that, or just brown carpet. I don't believe a light brown is possible, but a brown, or maybe a mix of colors in some kind of pattern. I'm not sure, but there needs to be something. And so, yeah, that or something like that with signs on it is usually the best anyone can do for a chair in Minecraft. That's the one thing I never understood, why Mojang never did anything with furniture. Never understood why they didn't. And it's just weird. Anyway, I can see that this is going to take me a couple of days of staring at it. At least a full day of staring at it to figure out some kind of anything to go in here and start gathering together the stuff to do it. And now that I've started this thing, I have to do something with it because it's driving me nuts looking at it. You know what I mean? You know the thing where you get an idea to start working on something and you start it and all of a sudden it's just like, where did this craziness come from? And by the way, there's a thing about stairs I've always wondered. Wouldn't it be nice, instead of just being able to put them upside down, you got upright, you got upside down, what if you could rotate it 90 degrees to the left or right? Wouldn't that be interesting? If I'm not mistaken, there are mods that can do that, but I'm talking about in vanilla. That would be interesting. In any event, it's getting hotter. The air conditioner's getting ready to kick up to another level of noise. And so I need to say thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.